Hello, it is I, SpoonyNin. How you doing? Sorry I was late. That seems to be my usual shtick. I was about to put my fangs in when one of them fell on the floor, and I do not know where the fuck it has gone. So, I know what I'll be doing tomorrow. I'll be tearing my room apart trying to find my fang, which is really annoying. So, I am sans fangs tonight. But maybe that's a metaphor that I am becoming more human and leaving my bestial side because I don't have fangs. But it would have been fun with fangs, but oh god, only knows where it's gone. You know what? It's going to be one of those things where I've been spent the 20 minutes looking for it, and it's going to be in the most simplest, easy to spot places, and I'm going to be swearing for the rest of the evening. That's what's going to happen. But anyway, I digress. Hello, it is I, SpoonyNin. Welcome to the 6th and possibly final appointment of Vampire Therapist, of which I'm actually going to start up now because I forgot to do that. Ha 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 ha. Really looking forward to this. It's been a really good game. I think this is going to be the final one. I'm fairly sure this is going to be the final one because it felt like last week we had some really big breakthroughs. Dr. Drain sort of managed to become one with his baser instincts and his higher self, and he has become... He's starting to love. He's accepted that side of himself and not, no longer denying those urges. As long as they're not hurting anyone else, it's fine. Isabella Dieste had a self-actual realization that, she's not a monster. She is capable of being kind and wonderful, and that she really needs to give herself some more credit and some more to maybe lower her standards and just realize that yes, those ideals are there for a reason, but they're not helping her in the long run. With Edmund, we discovered, or we saw the breakthrough in his mask. He realised that he had done awful things to keep up this idea of his self, and what he believed Edmund was about, and he is now actually beginning to see himself for what he is, and stop trying to associate all his worth on his acting and his previous vocation, and maybe try and find something else and actually be Edmund and not this idea of what Edmund should be. And with Medi, we managed to say to her that this glitch lifestyle that she had perpetuated to give herself a sense of security and safety is actually is causing her anxiety and causing her unhappiness, and that in actuality the friends that she made during the early days of the interwebs, where you used to have web rings, where she actually found people who didn't like her because she had only fangs and other bits and bobs, and would possibly show them her vagina. They liked her for her, and so she had that self-actualization, which is really nice. And we've also got some interesting things with Crimson. We've got some interesting things with Callum, with Pan and Pella. We've had a lot of interesting things. So I think this is the end game now. I could be wrong. There may be another bit to it. I don't know. But yeah, sorry. I'm still trying to look for that fang. I think it's going to be one of those things where I sort of look around and I think I see it, and I'm just going to be like, Hur! And then you won't see me again for the rest of the stream. I'm like, I've got you little fang. It's so annoying because obviously, I mean, this is the size of the fang. I'll show you. This is when I lose the other one. I've got, to be honest, do have other ones which I can make, but I don't really want to because these fit me really well. So these, if you can see, this is the size of the fang that is currently missing around my bedroom. I don't know where it is. I'm slightly pissed off with myself, to be honest, because I knew that was going to happen, right? But there we go. I have to let it go. It's not the end of the universe. I can make another one. It's just, I really like that one. It was a seasoned fang. It was a good fang. But I will find it. It's not gone anywhere awful. It's just somewhere in the mess of my room. So there you go. Anyway, let us start with the game. Tissues at the ready, folks. Having said that, I didn't actually bring any tissues with me, which was a bit of a misstep on my part, but that's okay. I'm still looking for that fang. I really shouldn't. I'm wasting time, but I can't help it. Is it in my bra? No, it's not in my bra. Anyway, right. Also, I've realised I should probably turn that down as well. But that's okay. Right, we're gonna... Oh, actually, hang on a minute. Gameplay... Go gameplay 2. Yeah. And then I need to... sort this out. There you go. Wonderful. Alright, so if I whack that over... There we go. Wonderful. We're cooking on gas. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, that was the latest one. Okay, so let's go. Let's see if we can do this. Anyway, I hope you're all well. Let me know about people to raid later because I forget to do raiding. Well, if it isn't the gunslinging guru of mental health himself. Good evening, Samuel.
It seems you have made quite a reputation for yourself in a very short time.
It's hard to believe I've only been here in Germany for 6 months. In that short time, I think I've grown more than I have in the last 200-some years.
You are quite correct, Samuel. It is truly gratifying to see you grow and change. Of course, our mental health journeys never quite end, do they? I am sure you still have much to talk about.
Yep, it never ends.
But let us first take a moment to breathe and meditate.
That sounds like a good idea. Give me a chance to center myself.
Very good. Now close your eyes and enter your place of comfort.
Isabella d'Este. I wonder. Nah, how was Andy squeezing to that suit anyway? Is Raziel listening in on our conversation? Princess to the rescue! I sure am a lily-livered coward. Cognitive distortion left and do-si-do. What am I doing hiding out in Germany? Why'd you do this to me, Ernie? You keep running, Sammy boy. You dummy, Sam, loving your horse more than your kin. The United States needs some therapy.
It does.
Sure am glad I don't sweat. Tarnation. What a great word.
It is a good word.
Are you feeling better, my friend?
Yeah, I'm a real meditation master, I'll tell you what.
You will only become a master of meditation when you are one with the universe, Samuel. What came up for you tonight?
I've still got my head wrapped up in my past wrongs. I feel like kind of a yellow belly for running away from them to come here. But dang it, there's me labeling myself again.
Why are you calling yourself a yellow belly then?
It's a pattern of mine, that's all. I gave you my history, and it's a history of my running away. I ran from my home, I ran from all the trouble I caused, I ran from my wife and into the hands of a vampire gang, then I ran from them and hid out in the woods. When my gang tracked me down, I ran off to Europe. Whenever the going gets tough, Sam Walls gets going.
Samuel, this is quite the oversimplification. I remember a man who came into my office and told me about how he should have made better decisions as a traumatized child. In each of these cases you speak of, you made difficult choices following terrible events. Have some compassion for yourself, my friend.
Yeah, well, I haven't even given you the full story yet. There's another thing I've been running from. I got kin, Andy. Distant kin, but kin all the same. See, my wife was pregnant when she up and left me. Didn't even tell me. My line ain't never been strong, thank goodness. But I've got a great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter. Give or take one of them greats. I looked her up, and she ain't living well, Andy. I want to be there for her the way I wasn't for my wife and child. But all I am's the undead man who got her great-great-great-great-great-uncle killed. If I were her, I wouldn't give me the time of night. Which I guess is mind reading, but it seems like common sense to me too. Yeah, I've tried to make amends, but as far as kin is concerned, well, I ain't done shit. Hell, I can always be confident that I'll do the wrong thing when it comes to my family. I guess that's like being always right about being always wrong.
I see you are becoming quite perceptive of your own distortions, Samuel. But let me do some reflecting for you, and you can tell me how you perceive what I am saying. You consider yourself a yellowbelly, a somewhat archaic term for coward.
I guess I'm still doing a little labeling there, huh?
A little. I believe you understand that calling ourselves names does nothing to improve ourselves.
All right. Maybe calling myself a coward ain't too good for me.
Now then, you said you believe that your distant relative will not want to speak to you because you caused the death of another distant relative.
Sounds like I'm doing a little mind reading there. I can't really know what my my distant relation is gonna think of me.
Naturally. We vampires have a reputation as monsters, but that is not a universal reputation. In fact, I believe we are rising in public opinion.
Yeah, but if they don't see us as monsters, they see us as sex objects.
And now you are overgeneralizing. We are as capable of knowing the mind of society as we are of knowing the mind of an individual.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't giving my relative the chance to have her own thoughts. I should know better by now. Yeah, I know that there's another should statement.
Samuel, remember what I have told you. Cognitive distortions are a normal side effect of being human. Cognitive distortion classifications are tools, not weapons to beat yourself with. Give yourself the same compassion you give to your clients. Now then, let us continue to reflect on your concerns. You also believe that the positive changes you have made in your life are irrelevant where family is concerned.
I'm disqualifying the positive by pretending the change I've made don't mean anything.
It is your favorite cognitive distortion, Samuel. Your humility is most endearing, but it does often enter the realm of cognitive distortion. There is a comfortable place between extreme humility and extreme arrogance, my friend, and that is in truth.
Yeah, I know. When you're right, and you're always right.
You believe I am always right?
I guess there ain't no way of knowing if you're always right. You just kind of give off an always right vibe.
I like to have good vibes, my friend, but vibes alone do not make the man. Most of my existence, I thought I was always right, but that was when I was the most wrong. Don't believe the vibes, dear Samuel.
Yeah, vibes are not everything.
I'll try, but you don't make it easy. I can see where I'm making the same assumptions about my kin, though. I gotta give her a chance before I assume she's gonna hate me. I just know that if I end up going back to the States, things are gonna get complicated. Most of us vampires out west are on the younger side. We're still in that angry, insecure stage, and I know there's a whole gang of them hollering for my blood.
Are you afraid of them, Samuel?
You know what? I ain't. I just know at some point I'm gonna have to deal with them. And my gang is real powerful now, especially their leader. Did I ever tell you about my vampire daddy?
I assumed you would tell me when you were ready.
Called himself Ernie Awigdunkle. A real piece of work. Fella had more blood on his hands than any vampire I ever met.
I know this name.
You know Ernie?
He is a part of my darker history, and a part of humanity's darker history. He is your dark father.
Well, yeah. Is that bad?
He does not determine who you are, Samuel, but the man is still dangerous. His real name is Heinrich Kramer, and he is no mere murderer. He has a deep hatred for all humanity, especially women. I am discouraged to hear he still lives.
Oh.
Well, what this Kramer fella do?
He wrote a book in 1487 called the Malleus Maleficarum, also known as the Hammer of Witches.
Oh. He's the witch master finder general.
It was with this justification that the church was enabled to persecute, torture, and kill women. Its effects linger in society even today. The Pope during Isabella d'Este's time, Alexander VI, named him Inquisitor of Bohemia and Moravia. What he did with this power is better left unspoken.
Well, shit. What was this guy's problem with women?
They refused to enter sexual congress with him. They did not like him. He practiced poor hygiene, acted entitled, and was extremely insecure.
You saying that he was, just got back from Bristol, how are you? I'm feeling a bit better, thank you, Charlie. Thank you very much. We're now learning about an ancient incel.
He defended his own repellent nature with great ardor, blaming women for their predictable dislike of him.
A vampiric Andrew Tate, if you will.
He committed himself to a life of celibacy as a Dominican friar, cementing both his virginity and his hatred.
Oh, wait a minute, he sounds like one of them incel types from the internet I've read about.
Yep, there you go.
I am afraid I am unfamiliar with the term, but he did make his lack of sexual appeal his identity.
How are you, Charlie? Are you alright? Did you enjoy Bristol?
Dang, well, now some things are starting to make sense. How do you know this Kramer guy, Andy?
Samuel, know that I too have given myself to hatred. Mortals with a great capacity for evil drew my attention. I amused myself by indulging them. I do not absolve myself of my actions, but it is difficult to speak of them. The Andromachos of that time was a most pitiable vampire.
Sorry, I wasn't laughing at that part. I was just laughing at Charlie's response. I drank cider for 3 days in a row. Nice. Was it good? I hope it was good cider. I hope it was, I hope it was the cracking stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, Andy. I didn't mean to dig at old wounds.
Do not be sorry, my dear Samuel. We must not erase our pasts. Pain can be a somber teacher. I must ask, what became of Heinrich?
Well, he runs Sanguinius Health, the health insurance company I told you about the last time. It's vampires from the boardroom all the way down, stealing blood, money, and hope from American mortals. Running health insurance gives them all the money they need for even more dirty deeds.
How terrible. Oh, Heinrich, what depths will you not sink to? He disappeared from Europe 200 years ago. I had hoped he was gone forever.
Do you think he can change, Andy?
Oh, Samuel, yes, of course he can change. Like you and me, however, he must desire this change within himself. But hatred is not something Heinrich Kramer holds. It is his very identity. He will be reluctant to give it up.
Yeah, hate and it was the best cider, and the food was so good too, so rich, but it's a lot. I enjoyed a plate of pasta, chicken and onions. Ooh, very nice.
Are you suggesting that you aim to help him?
Do you think I shouldn't?
It isn't my choice, my friend. You will do what you are going to do.
As a result of all the rich food. Oh, as in you've just enjoyed a plate of pasta, chicken and onions, something a bit plain to settle your stomach.
I guess I don't know what I want to do. But I know Ernie, or Heinrich, and I'm starting to get a handle on this therapy thing. If I can help him, shouldn't I be helping him?
Let me reflect for you. You are aware that you have knowledge of Heinrich others do not have, and that you have newfound abilities as a therapist. Therefore, you believe you should help him.
I guess that's a should statement, huh? Just because I know him and know something about therapy doesn't mean it's my destiny to try to help Heinrich Kramer.
Of course, Samuel. Your own life is your own. You make your own decisions.
Pretty much. Anyway, ignore me. Back to vampy goodness. Fair enough. Well, you know, I care about the health of others. You know, it's always good to make sure that everyone's okay.
Yeah, you're right. There ain't no should.
I'm glad to hear you recognize this, Samuel. Heinrich Kramer is not your should.
Well, thanks for talking this through with me, Andy. I think it's been real helpful for sorting out my thoughts.
Of course, my dear. You did all the work. I am merely here to help you reflect. You have become quite adept at recognizing your own cognitive distortions. All there is to decide now is the path you choose from here. What drives you forward, my friend?
I ran away from my family a long time ago, but I'm done running. I brought precious life into this world and then I abandoned it. I've got a chance to make that right.
I had a suspicion you were working up to this decision, though I hoped it would not be so.
I really like it here, Andy, and you've been incredible. But if my heart still beat, it'd be beating for home. I don't want to let my clients down, but I think they're homebodies anyway. Maybe I can get them to do sessions over video calls or something.
I think you may be the only person who could get Isabella Deste to do a computer video call.
And we can continue my sessions from the internet?
Of course, Samuel. Natural.
Well, I guess that's that then. I ain't gonna run out too quickly, though. I gotta arrange for a new cruise back home, and I want to tell my clients in person. That'll take some time.
That would be most considerate. Your clients have grown quite fond of you. Well, Samuel, I must say I am proud of you. It has been inspiring to see your command of cognitive distortions. I have no doubt that you will make your home a better place.
Coming from you, that's real flattering. Like I said when I first came here, I'm just a lonesome cowboy looking for answers.
You will always seek those answers, my friend, and that is what will ensure you continue to grow. But enough embarrassing Samuel. I believe you should go down and get yourself a drink.
That sounds great, Andy.
Rest in peace, Samuel.
Okay, so
Well,
Andy's
that's it
gonna go
then.
back home.
I'm going home. Once I let my clients know, I'll head back to the USA. Time to give Crimson the news. Crimson, my favorite barkeep. How's the saloon tonight?
Oh! Oh, I think she's changed. I think she's become a vampire.
You sound a little distracted, cowboy. Got something to tell me?
Am I that obvious?
You are. You're pretty adorable, Sam Walls.
I like to say approachably rugged.
Yeah, I don't think her eyes are always red, and I think she's a little paler.
Sure, let's go with that. What's the news, cowboy?
Well, I've been here for a few months now. I came here to get trained up by Andy, and now that I have been, I think it's time for me to go home.
No shit. Well, good for you, Sam. I think you're right. I don't think this place is for you.
I mean, I ain't gonna learn German, that's for sure. Moving on just seemed like the right choice. I got some unfinished business back home anyway. You don't seem that bothered by my leaving, though. I figured I might earn at least a frown.
Well, it just so happens that I've got some news for you. Can you guess what it is?
I think the voice actress has got fangs in her mouth.
You and Andy are getting married, ain't you? Congratulations, Crimson.
A vampire wedding? You serious? Who would even show up on his side? Charlemagne?
Well, I don't know. I was just guessing.
It's not that. Take a look at me. Notice anything different?
Well, no.
How about now?
Yeah, she's changed. She's become a vampire.
Crimson, you're a vampire.
Newly undead and ready to bite some necks.
What led to that decision?
I thought about what you said. About how vampires have got time to start over and time to do things their way. I'm going back to America too. Gonna join a different kind of bar again. The law moves slowly, but I've got time.
Dang, Crimson. A vampire lawyer. Look out, world. Kinda sounds like a neat video game. Vampire lawyer.
Little back games. If you could do that, that would be absolutely awesome. Could you please? Yeah.
No, it doesn't. But I think I can make a difference.
How would Andy take the news?
He knew it was coming, like he always does. Can't surprise that man. I love him to death, literally. And I'll come back someday. I just need to go my own way for a while.
And with vampires, a little while doesn't necessarily mean the end of the world.
Dang. Well, this is some big news. When do you think you're leaving?
Figure I'll go with you. I'll need someone to show me the ways of the night anyway.
Shucks, well that sounds mighty fine, Crimson. Might need your help going up against the big corporation my old gang is running.
You got a deal, cowboy. Don't look now, but dinner's just arrived.
Maxi, look! Crimson! She is now ein Vampir.
You are one of the night children now?
Looks that way, and we're in the mood for a little celebrating. Sam and I are headed to America.
Why would you want to do that?
They do have better network infrastructure.
Oh, I suppose that is true. Oh, but we will miss getting our necks beaten by you.
Oh.
If you join us in the kink room, we will have a foursome.
Yeah!
Cowboy, we won't be in Germany forever.
Alone at last.
Oh, Crimson's
My
on this side.
veins throb.
Who gets to bite me?
I'll let you get first pick, Sam.
Oh, let's go with Reinhard.
All right, Reinhard, you got nice veins, so bring them on over.
I knew you liked me best, cowboy.
Yeah, we do. Yep.
That's the good stuff.
Spatsy, you give my neck such excellent attention.
Yeah, we do.
Kind of my job, if vampires had jobs.
Und Crimson bites most erotically.
I learned from the best.
I guess I should turn in now. Gotta prepare to give my clients the big news.
You're not getting away so easily, cowboy.
The night is only getting started.
Live a little, Tex. We'll be back in the land of Puritan pride before you know it.
Ah, what the hell? You only die once.
Is he having a foursome? He's having a foursome with Crimson and the fucking Joker's on top of that. What I need to find out more!
Good evening, Samuel. I believe you are seeing Dr. Drain tonight. Or is it Lord Lewis?
He had a foursome! He had a foursome with Crimson and the Germans! Yes! Get in there, Sam! High five!
I sure as heck hope I'm only seeing one client. I don't know how the doc's gonna take the news that I'm leaving, but I'm sure Lord Lourdes would love to see the back of me.
I believe Lord Lourdes likes to see the back of everyone.
God damn it.
He's a real sumbitch, but you can't say he's picky. I should get my distortions picked. Now let's see.
Right, hang on a minute. Oh shit. I need to... Oh, you won't let me have a look. Damn. I will say... Labeling. Control fallacy. Disqualifying the positive. Always right.
All right, got my chambers loaded up.
Is that really a phrase, or are you trying to get a reaction out of me?
I'm joshing a bit.
To cover up your very real obsession with firearms. I know you by now, Samuel Wall.
Guilty as charged.
I will leave you and your gun in peace. Good luck tonight, Samuel.
Well, it could be worse. This could be Danganronpa where they literally use, like, truth bullets and shit.
Hello, Sam.
Oh, look, he's still happy! Aww. Also, fun fact, I went online to have a look at the voice work or the actors behind this game. This guy, hang on, let me... I was going to say this after the game, but I feel it's necessary to say it now. Let me have a look on IMDb quickly, because I think it is pretty fucking neat. Right. Search. Vampire. Therapist. Right, so this whole entire game, apparently, is written by and directed Cyrus Niamati. And Cyrus, or Mr. Niamati, is the voice of Sam. He's the voice of Sam, Maxie, Dr. Drain, Edmund, and Bert. So he is the one doing the voice of Dr. Drain as well, which is fucking amazing. So, Mr. Niamati, you are awesome, and I've probably butchered your surname, and I apologise profusely.
Evening to you, Dr. Drain. How you been this month? Seems like you had a big breakthrough last time.
Yes, I think I did. I have been feeling a lot better ever since.
Well, you look great. Like a new man.
Or perhaps the same man, but whole.
Now, come on, Doc. I don't know who you're labeling a butthole, but there ain't no call for it.
What are you talking about?
You said, or perhaps the same man, butthole.
Ah, the butthole joke. Beautiful.
Devil preserve us, I meant no longer separate parts. I am whole.
Damn, stole my joke. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, that. Well, you look a lot more at peace than I've ever seen you. Why don't you fill me in on the last month?
I can scarcely believe how the last few weeks have gone. I didn't do a single hour of work. I let my scientists do it. They couldn't believe I backed off. They thought I was dead.
But you are dead.
They don't know that, do they? Regardless, I thought I owed myself a little space. I actually stayed here in Germany the entire time.
Really? Here in Leipzig?
I went to Berlin. I heard you can do whatever you like there, and no one cares.
Relatively speaking.
I went clubbing, Sam. I bit mortal necks. I really had quite a nice time.
Oh, that's
yeah,
so nice.
I remember you were a good dancer.
Oh, I sometimes danced for several nights in a row. They keep some of these places free from light, so I was free to party day and night. I did end up doing some pharmaceutical research, though the more recreational kind.
Look, man. Steady on now.
Sounds like you were living it up. You're keeping safe, I hope.
Oh, Sam, I'm 430 years old. I don't have mortal fears.
And did Lord Lourdes show up at any point?
I dare say he was there the whole time, in some fashion. He's a much more agreeable chap when he's with me, though. Oh, and Sam, something else quite interesting happened.
Oh, tell me, spill the tea.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
I engaged in coitus.
Coitus. Coitus. Coitus.
No shit?
Oh, goodness, no. I've got Lord Lourdes under control now. Not to say that it wasn't exciting, though.
No Cleveland steamers, thank you very much.
I was a little nervous at first. I haven't had sex since I died, after all, not counting whatever Lourdes got up to. But riding another human being is like riding a bike, I suppose. It just comes back to you.
I don't think your partner would really like to be referred to as a bike, to be fair, but okay.
Well, dang, Doc. I'm just thrilled to hear you're letting yourself live a little.
Yes, it's been a satisfying month. I'm headed back to Berlin tonight to meet my paramour again before I fly back to London.
So is this some kind of serious thing?
Not at all. Having a conversation with him makes me want to yank my hair out, so I just yank his curly locks instead.
Oh, it's a him.
Who the hell are you and what have you done with Dr. Drain?
It's funny, isn't it? I would have been disgusted with this person 6 months ago. Now I find I quite like him, and others seem to as well.
Well, maybe this is a good time to give you some bad news then. I'm headed back to America, Doc. I reckon I can do more good there than I can here.
Truly? But you're all so repressed there.
I guess you'd know, huh?
Touché. Well, Sam, I'm sorry to hear that you're leaving. Truly.
Oh, I ain't gonna leave you high and dry. We can still do our sessions over the internet. It just won't be in person no more.
Well, that's all right then. To be honest, I'm not sure I even know what I'd be looking for in therapy now. But then, I didn't know what I was looking for from therapy when I first flew in either.
Aww.
Well, I appreciate your keeping an open scientific mind, Doc. Is there anything you wanted to go over tonight?
Honestly, no. I suppose I should snap back to reality at some point and tend to my research, but not now.
But remember, them should statements are what got you to lock up Lord Lourdes in the first place. Think about what you could be doing, or what you want to be doing. It's that intrinsic motivation that'll take you where you want to go.
Of course. I'm a vampire now. I'm the master of my own destiny.
Attaboy. You got any strategies for what to do if you want to get into that plasma stuff again?
If I desire to go down that road, I am surely denying myself my vampiric nature again. Perhaps it is best if we maintain our sessions. I think I know what I want right now, and that's a sport of blood and dance. What do you say, buckaroo?
Oh, sure thing, old chap. Come on.
Oh! Oh, this makes me so happy!
My dear Samuel, it is a big night tonight, isn't it?
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
You are breaking the news to Senora Deste that you are leaving, are you not?
Oh, fuck yeah, she's gonna be a bit harder.
Against her nature, she has grown very fond of you, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Who the heck knows why, right?
Are you fishing for compliments or merely disqualifying the positive once again?
Let's say fishing for compliments.
Very well. Samuel, your disarming charm and compassion undoubtedly make you an attractive vampire to our kind. Somehow, at a young age, you possess a natural wisdom that...
Okay, I was really disqualifying the positive again.
You are so easy to embarrass as well, which has its own charm. Very well, Samuel. I will leave you to your dark business. Good luck with Senora Deste, my friend.
Fairness fallacy. Labeling. Disqualifying the positive. Personalizing, I believe.
All right, got what I need. Here comes the good lady herself. Evening, Senora. It's good to see you.
I am pleased to see you as well. You have been on my mind of late.
Ooh.
Oh, why's that?
I wished to apologize for my behavior during our last session. I let my monstrous side come out, and I addressed you in ways most unseemly. You have been kind to me and did not deserve this treatment.
Oh, think nothing of it, Senora. Therapy's kind of the place for them big emotions to come out, ain't it? I didn't take it personally.
Oh, but you should, Sam. I called you some terrible names. I disrespected you. You should be quite angry with me.
All truth. I'm glad you let yourself get properly worked up.
Yes, that is exactly the problem. I allowed it. I allowed myself to insult a man.
I don't expect you to always be in control, Senora. Like we've been saying since you walked in, you gotta have some compassion for yourself when you do lose that control. No one's saying you should always be in control. I think you're a superhuman, Senora, but you ain't superhuman.
You are, of course, correct. I fear I shall always have this tendency. But I am becoming more aware of it, thanks to your guidance.
That's the absolute best we can expect of ourselves. We ain't never gonna be perfect. Being self-aware is the closest we're gonna get. I ain't surprised at all you're making a ton of progress, Senora. You're a lady who likes to do things properly.
But let us say, not perfectly.
Exactly, you're getting it. I ain't worried about you, Senora. How have the last few weeks gone? Have you done any more art?
A little. It can be a little frustrating for me to paint when I am so unpracticed. I think I have always been better at recognizing and cultivating talent in others. The problem has always been that my artist cannot stand dealing with me. Poor Leonardo used to tremble whenever I said his name. I would like to try being a more patient benefactor.
I think that's a fantastic idea, Senora. Maybe the next great masters are out there waiting to be discovered.
Yes, that is my thinking. There will always be rise of the spacewalkers. But I can complain about the state of art today, or I can do something about it.
True.
See, now that's a great direction for your frustration. Don't let them folks be the only ones making art.
That is my thinking exactly. I'm starting a foundation for the arts, specifically for talented, living women.
Oh, wonderful.
I aim to spend about €1 billion each year. I believe that should be enough to create art worthy of attention.
$1 billion a year? Where'd you get that kind of money?
My children's children intermingled with the Habsburgs and Medicis. My dynasty is full of blood-sucking investment bankers I can exploit.
Oh, you mean they're vampires?
No, they're just mortal
leeches.
leeches.
Yeah.
But they will do what they are told.
What about them artists you're funding? Are they gonna do what they're told?
I shall not hobble them, as I hobbled the great masters. I will let them share their own dreams. But they must be dreams. I will not fund a rise of the spacewalker.
Seems like you got a good game plan, Senora. This sounds like a real touchdown.
What on earth are you talking about?
Here and lurking while I sort food. Fair enough, Doom Hippie. You sort that food. You tell it who's boss. Come. What are you making? I had a cheese sandwich for dinner and it wasn't very satisfying. I might have to go and get something else later.
Oh, never mind. Just saying, seems like you're on a good path, Senora. Maybe this is a good time to tell you I've got some news too. I'm going back home soon. To America.
Why would you ever want to go back there? Are you trying to get away from me?
Well, my personal stuff don't have much to do with you, Senora.
Just finished work, not sure yet. Ooh. Well, let me know, so I can drool about it.
No, it ain't nothing like that. I've got my own reasons. Stuff at home that's waiting for me.
I know I can be a little intimidating sometimes.
It doesn't have anything to do with you, Senora. It doesn't mean we have to stop doing our sessions. We'll just have to use some of them internet video chat things.
But I do not know how to use such things. Can't you stay here?
No can do, Senora. Besides, you gotta admit, I don't exactly fit in here in Europe.
Perhaps we need more men like you.
Oh, well, trust me, Senora. I ain't that special. I got my problems just like anyone.
The popes of my time would have hated you, dear Sam. They would feel naked before you. I suppose if you must go, then you must go. Will you at least teach me how to do a video call before you leave?
Oh!
We can take a little time now if you're willing.
I would like that. Very much.
Oh, look at her little face!
Come on, Senora. I'll show you how it's done.
So we're saying goodbye to all our clients. Oh, this is so sad.
Samuel, my dear, so lovely to see you. How are you feeling this evening?
Oh, all right. A little nervous, I suppose.
About Edmund?
Yeah, he didn't seem to be doing too well last time. Feel for the guy.
You had empathy and compassion for him when not many would. If you continue this approach, I am certain that all will turn out for the best.
I ain't so sure, I gotta admit. Maybe Eddie would have been happier living the lie.
In the short term, I believe you are correct. Inertia is always the easiest option.
Yeah.
But inertia can also lead to a certain decay of spirit. Edmund, as you so astutely pointed out, has time to grow as a human. He will find his joys once more.
I sure hope you're right, Andy. I don't think I'm gonna see the same Edmund tonight, though.
I want to see him in a hoodie. I want to see him chilled out.
It sounds as though you have difficult work ahead tonight. I wish you the best of luck, Samuel. Choose your distortions well.
Actually, just before we go. Alright, Edmund. Well, let's see. Let's see what we can do. I think that's about
Locked and
right.
loaded, boss.
Do you plan to engage in therapy with Edmund or fill him with holes?
Don't know. It depends how good he is.
I was planning on therapy.
Then try not to refer to cognitive distortions as ballistic weaponry, my friend.
Sorry about that. Thanks, Andy.
I'm teasing you, Samuel. Do have a good session.
Okay, so what's Edmund gonna look like?
Howdy, Eddie.
Oh,
It's
he's
good
in
to
his
see you.
regular clothes. Damn it.
Is it? Can it be good to see me if you do not know who I am?
Eddie, whoever it is that's sitting in front of me, it's good to see him.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
You're not feeling too good, are you?
Not very. I've spent much of the last weeks in bed, in silence, pondering the only question that matters.
And what question is that, Eddie?
To be or not to be?
Don't you start quoting fucking Hamlet at me, shitbag.
I've said the lines so often, but I never understood them. They were just pretty sounds I used to make the people cheer. I said them with conviction, with emotion, or simulacra of such, and so full of sound and fury, yet in the end, signifying nothing. Now I know that the answer is not so simple. To be, indeed, or not to be.
Well, maybe you can walk me through it, Eddie. I never was much of a theater guy.
Of course. To be or not to be, that is the question.
Yeah, but to be honest, that to be or not to be was whether Hamlet was considering self-deletion at that time. He was like, well, do I continue on this path that I know is incredibly difficult and is most likely to cause me the most pain, or do I just quit and give up and just one and done?
Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune,
Yep.
or to take arms against a sea of troubles,
and by opposing, end them. Yep, I know this well.
This part is simple enough. Do we accept our troubles as they are, or do we take the effort to address them?
Mm-hmm.
The bard continues with some more pretty speech, and then that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others we know not of. I have borne those ills of my own making. My undiscovered country is the true Edmund Keene. Who is he? To be or not to be, indeed.
Well, that's an interesting interpretation of it.
I have feared that undiscovered country with all my still heart, and now I have arrived there. Not to be. Where is...
That sounds really heavy, Eddie. But I want to help you with a little perspective. This idea that there's a place made for you ain't true. You gotta make that place. There ain't no cast list with roles to be filled. You gotta make your own role.
Perhaps I have taken all the world's a stage a bit far.
Well, maybe a little. You're a clever fella, Eddie, and you're still a human being. You're just dealing with a lot right now. Give yourself some compassion. It ain't easy starting over after 200 some years. I'm proud of you for soldiering on, hombre.
I do not understand why. What does the world need of me? All I have ever done is play the clown upon the stage. I am as unnecessary a man as ever there was one.
Eddie, you're disqualifying the positive about your time on the stage. You changed things up. You came in like a wild stallion and said, I ain't gonna do things your way. There's another word for change, compadre, and that's growth. Don't deny yourself that victory. And now you're changing. And that already puts you ahead of most folk. You could keep playing that character of yours for another 200 years, but you decided, no, I ain't gonna do that. You're a rebel, man.
If he turns up dressed like David Bowie, I'm gonna fucking laugh.
You are kind. And I suppose it is true that facing the slings and arrows of righteous fortune is a virtue in itself. But the future is now all undiscovered country, and it will be a hard land to navigate for a swaddling babe such as I.
Yeah, but you're not though. You're a 200-year-old vampire.
I can scarcely crawl. But at least I have you to help me.
Yeah, about that.
About that, Eddie.
Oh dear.
I'm heading back to America, Eddie. I've got growing and changing to do myself, but we can still do our sessions over video call.
Oh no! Oh no, 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 you cannot leave, you must not! I will be all alone! The mortals wait for me to stumble, and when I do, they will fill my mouth with garlic and cut off my head!
Eddie, come on, you're doing a little catastrophizing there. We'll still be talking over video calls. You've been handling yourself fine in London without me.
Oh, but I haven't! I absolutely have not! I stayed in my coffin for the entire month! The director of the play who disarmed me so seeks my head for the loss of her Piero! Oh, my dear man, you must not go! You cannot do this to me! You cannot turn me into a shell of a vampire and then abandon me!
What makes you think I'm doing this to you, Eddie? I've got my own concerns that don't have anything to do with you. I'm going back to the U.S. for myself. Now I know you're coming from a vulnerable place and all, but I'm making this change for me, and you've got to accept that.
I know. I'm sorry. Just don't leave me, please. I could come with you. I could go to America. Yes, a fresh start. I know America. I performed in Canada and in New York City.
Well, Eddie, I ain't much of a city slicker. I'm headed west.
I could move in with you. We could be roommates.
No, or possibly no.
Eddie, no, that ain't gonna happen. Look, I think there's something to what you're saying about that fresh start. But my role in your own life is as your therapist. We gotta stick to them boundaries. Now, I'm happy to meet with you as your therapist, but you gotta be content with that, all right?
Yes. Of course. Yes, well then, that's settled. I'm going to America. I shall go home and pack my things immediately.
Now take your time, Eddie. I need a little more time to wrap up here. I'll let you know what my schedule looks like over Vmail. Now, you gonna be okay?
Yes. The idea of a new start is rather exciting. I have something to look forward to.
Well, that's good.
All right, Eddie. I'll talk to you soon then.
Of course, yes. Oh, my country. My country, 'tis of the sweet land of
Eddie, we're vampires. We don't have countries. Don't go trading one problematic identity for another.
Yes, of course. Well, goodbye, Sam.
Adios, muchacho.
Well, a new companion is it, Samuel?
God damn it, Eddie!
Oh, it ain't like that, Andy.
I know. I am very pleased with you. You maintained your boundaries well and gave Edmund a lifeline. Well, an unlifeline. You are the future of vampire therapy, my friend.
Oh, shucks. I'll settle for the present.
Then the present is a fortuitous one. I believe you are owed a drink.
Oh, yeah. After that, I sure as hell need one.
Then go downstairs and enjoy yourself. You shall soon say goodbye to your last
I'm afraid
client.
not.
Enjoy Crimson's best while you can.
I'm afraid not.
Rest in peace, dear Samuel.
Fucking Eddie, Jesus Christ.
Greetings to you, my dear Samuel. It is, as always, a pleasure to see your face.
Oh, thanks, Andy. You got a nice face, too.
Why, thank you. It has served me well. I suppose tonight's meeting is bittersweet. You are saying goodbye to your last client, yes?
It's time to say goodbye to Medi!
Yeah, that's right. Medi should be showing up anytime.
I would like to give you something then, before she arrives.
Thanks, I guess. What is this? A piece of wood?
Oh, it's Greek.
From a barrel. One that once contained a naked man whose wisdom I was not ready to appreciate.
Hang on a minute. My housemate is Greek. I'm going to be really cheeky and see if I can send her a photo and see if she can actually tell me what this is. Quickly, to WhatsApp. Haha. See if I can get it. There you go. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Weird question. Can you read this? And do you know what it means in English? Something Dionysus. Oh, okay. Ah. Right, we'll see what she says. if she's gonna pick it up. Anyway, right, we'll see. No, she isn't.
His name was Diogenes. He would scream at people as they passed by, telling them to break out of the realities they were so comfortable in.
Dionysus.
He questioned Athenian society, no matter how sacred, and emphasized the return to the beauty of nature.
Get naked!
He saw somehow through the constructed reality we have all created and understood the miracle of the individual.
He lived in a barrel, and under the sea, SpongeBob,
You, my friend,
SquarePants.
through your
Hang on,
rebirth in
it is.
death,
Yeah,
your
it's-
travels in the wilds, remind me so much of the man. Thus, I give this part of the barrel he lived in to you.
Wow. Dang, well, thank you, Andy. What's it say, though? Some great insight about what it means to be human?
Hang on a minute, I want to see if... She might be asleep, actually, bless her.
It says Diogenes was here.
Well, all the same, I love it. Thank you, Andy.
It could have no greater honor. Now then, I will leave you to tend to your client.
Right. Oh, well. I mean, it might... I mean, to be honest, we'll see what... I'll be interested to see what my housemate says. I'm intrigued. Right. Mind reading, definitely. Catastrophizing, yes. Labeling. And... should statements. I believe...
Got my ammo at the ready.
We really need to talk about this gun stuff sometime. Whatever this thing is, it is very old.
Yeah, I know. We'll get to it, I'm sure.
Do not worry about it for now. Please take a moment. She comes.
Hello,
Oh!
Luis.
She's dressed in her old Celtic gear! Oh! I fucking love it! I fucking love it! Oh my god, take a screenshot right now. She is beautiful. I love her.
Oh, hello, Mitty. Interesting clothing you're wearing tonight. Have you been?
How have I been? Or rather, who have I been?
Sure, how about who have you been?
Unless she's been into LARPing.
I've been a halfling druid.
Yep, there you go. She's into D&D.
You've lost me.
That's all right, sweet cowboy manling. I've had ever so much fun as a halfling druid. My name is Bulgo Fraggykins.
Bulgo
When I
Fraggykins!
was a child, I saved a tree from being burned by a group of nasty orcs. The trees gave me magical druidic powers, which I now use to cleanse the land of evildoers.
Hold on, is this a thing that actually happened? I know you're real old and things were different back in your time.
What are you talking about, my sweet? It's happening right now. Me and my companions, we're a fellowship on a noble quest.
Noble quest.
What's this noble quest you're talking about?
Well, in the city of Balin's castle, there's a philanthropist mage named Durgan the Munificent, who keeps the people happy and content. But my fellowship and I have discovered that he's actually a warlock serving An Calgon the Clean, an ancient dragon who seeks to purify the land of all mortals.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty fucking good adventure hook. I'd be down to play this.
Durgan is cutting down trees throughout the realm, which upsets me very much as a druid. We're going to defeat him, face Calgon, and save the land from certain doom.
Okay. You said your name is Bulgo now, not Medi?
This is Mercer's doing. Fucking Mercer!
That's right. My name is Bulgo Fraggykins of House Fraggykins. My family produces the finest pipeweed, Fraggykin Kush, but they're always burning leaves to get high.
Oh my god.
They don't approve of my becoming a druid, so I have to leave home and live in the woods. That is, until the trees started to disappear.
So, I gotta call you Bulgo from now on?
That is my name.
Well, alright then, Bulgo. Hey, you never told me you were a druid. I know them types were all over Ireland back in your time, right?
A druid is a servant of nature. We protect all things that grow from the forces of evil who aim to corrupt them.
I kind of like the idea of a vampire druid. That's kind of... That is an interesting concept that I would like to explore in a later D&D campaign.
In return, nature gives us certain magical powers. I, for instance, can turn into a squirrel and a wolf.
Fuck yeah, squirrel powers.
Well, dang. Seems like there's a lot about the world I don't know. But then I'm only 200-some years old.
And you're very silly.
Working on it!
That too. Okay, I gotta admit, I have no freaking clue what the hell you're talking about, Medi, or Bulgo. Are you doing all right?
I'm LARPing, silly.
Oh, she is LARPing. Okay, right.
I don't know what that is.
Live action role playing. My friends and I get dressed up and we pretend to go on grand adventures.
Your friends? Who are your friends, Bulgo?
I did what you suggested. I emailed all my friends from the web ring and they were very happy to hear from me.
Oh!
Some of them live in Ireland, so we decided to get together and play games. It's been ever so much fun.
Oh, hang on a minute. Does she already have that ring on her finger?
They're all mortals, but they love that I'm a real vampire. They share their blood with me as part of our role
Ancient
playing.
Celtic halfling druid squirrel power.
It's how I summon up enough magic to turn into a squirrel.
That's incredible. I'm so happy to hear that, Bulgo. You got blood, you got friends, and what about the algorithm?
I get it. I get it.
My friends and I performed a mystic nature ritual to clear my mind. Nature provides what I need, not hyper-intelligent monsters. The algorithm only wants boring things anyway.
Fucking true.
I close my glitch and only sell its accounts. I like my IRL friends better.
And how do you feel?
I feel happy. You were quite right. There are kind mortals. My friends have lots of mortal problems, but I have lots of money, so they don't need to worry about mortal things.
That sounds like a pretty decent exchange, Bulgo. Sounds like you're in a pretty good place, huh?
Well, almost. I have one problem that plagues me.
What is it?
Orcs. I hate them.
Orcs.
Orcs. They're all awful. They cut down trees for fun.
Now, come on. I haven't met any orcs, but I know you haven't met all of them. You don't know their stories.
Yeah, man. Half orcs are awesome.
Maybe they're that way because they were raised in troubled households and they don't know any better. Maybe some of them act that way because that's what you expect.
It's true.
Show a little compassion, the same as you'd show for yourself, and maybe them orcs will surprise you.
But the rulebook says all orcs are evil.
That's why you get homebrew, dude. Also, that's why you get half orcs. You get NPC characters that, you know, people end up falling in love with, and you know, the rule of cool says that you can change it, man. Like, I've got to say, like, with the alignment thing with D&D, I've never truly gotten on with it because I don't like this Western idea of just pure good and evil. I kind of like the idea that people do bad, like, everyone has the potential to do bad things and make bad decisions. It's all about choices and how you go on from there, right? And the fact that you may be born into what others think is a bad situation doesn't necessarily make you bad, right? You can't go painting everyone with the same brush. And yeah, I like the idea that demons are issues from within us that we embody, right? So, yeah.
Since when do you follow a rule book, Bolgo?
Perhaps you're right, little mouse. I have been a bit harsh on the orcs. I shall be kinder from now on.
You do that. I gotta share some news with you, though. I'm heading back to America. I've got my own orcs to deal with. Of course, we can keep doing our sessions over video chat. The time zones are a little rough, but I can talk just before dawn.
Oh, that's all right, little mouse. I would rather not do a lot of computer things. And I'm feeling much better now.
Are you sure? I'm happy to talk, and I don't want you to think you're all alone.
Little whisker face, don't worry about me. I have what I need now.
Oh.
Well, if you're sure. If you ever need me, just send me a V-mail, okay? That ain't no social network. More of a digital Pony Express.
Oh. Right, I have food and back on the computer. Hooray! What did you make, Doom Hippie? These are all important questions that the internet needs to know. I will not rest until I find what succulent supper you have summoned. Aha! Alliteration. Let me see if I can guess. Some form of omelette. Oh, no! Vivera Greek kebab strips with harissa and in flatbeds. Holy fuck! That was definitely not what I was thinking. Oh, hang on. I have a message from the housemate. It says Diogenes was here. There you go. I hate eggs, fair enough. For some reason, as soon as I said it, I'm like, I'm fairly sure Doom Hippie has said that they hate eggs. I'm an idiot. But there you go. Haha, it says Dionysus or Diogenes was here. You are correct. Yep. There you go. Well, there you go. It's been approved by the Greeks. That's what it says.
Perhaps I can tell you about my adventures and how I will exact my bloody revenge on Durgan the Betrayer.
I'd love to hear all about your adventures, Bolgo. I guess this is goodbye then, huh?
Nay, 'tis not a goodbye, but a farewell, sir. And may the light of Malone shine upon your path. Walk with nature.
Oh, the light of friend. Gandalf, what's friend in Elvish? Melon. Oh, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. No.
Well, I hesitate to say any client is ever cured of cognitive distortions, but perhaps Bolgo is.
Yeah, I wonder. She's been pretty free of all this human society stuff for a while. Maybe she knows better than any of us.
Perhaps. The Dark Angel Raziel ensnared even her, however, so we should be aware of his influence. Well, that was your last client. I suppose you are now free to leave whenever you like.
Oh, I ain't no rush, Andy. I'm still dealing with the cruise line to get some space for my coffin. I'll be here a little while yet.
Then I shall endeavor to enjoy your company a while longer. Come, Samuel. The nights grow long. Let us enjoy ourselves.
Yay! We need to enjoy ourselves. We need to have fun times with Andy. We did have a foursome with Crimson. Ah, yeah!
Hey, Crimson, you seen Andy? I wanted to have a chat with him before we leave.
Actually, I should probably save, just in case.
He slept in tonight. We had a long night yesterday. had to say our goodbyes too.
Oh, so Crimson is now a vampire and she's coming back to America with us to take on the law.
Poor guy acts like everything happens for a reason, and he's got to accept it. He was a little quiet.
Oh, we've got to do therapy on Andy.
Why don't you check his office?
I'll do that. Thanks, Crimson. Andy, you around? Crimson said you were acting a little strange.
Yeah, she's looking a little bit more grey.
Andy? Oh, dang it, where the heck is that guy? Oh, he left the window open. It's freezing in here. I'll go close it. Ain't like Andy to be like this. Where the hell's he hiding when it's almost morning anyway? Wait a minute. Oh, shit, there he is. I don't got time to pick my distortions. I'll just have to use the ones I know best.
Oh, okay.
Andy, what the hell are you doing out here? The sun's coming up.
I did not intend for you to find me, Samuel. I had said my goodbyes already.
No! No, 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 no!
What are you talking about, Andy? There's no need to be thinking like this. Come on inside and we can talk.
Do not fear for me, dear Samuel. I do not leave out of despair. There is no distortion. This is simply a choice that I have decided to make.
No.
How can you say that?
Samuel, I have walked this earth for more than 3,000 years. I have watched civilizations rise and fall. I have witnessed horrors and wonders you could not comprehend.
Okay, bitch, don't you dare be pulling a fucking Blade Runner ending with me.
I have been hated, and I have been loved. And I have hated and loved. I am a creature of myth, Samuel. A fragment of another age. My time passed long ago.
Andy, these things are only true from your own perspective. You're doing some labeling and you know it. I know you ain't a mythological being. That's a cognitive distortion.
My friend, it is not. This is a world of computers, of technology. But I was here before the name Jesus Christ ever existed.
Yeah, so was Medi, and she's still kicking.
I was here before civilization. It is not labeling to say that I am from another time, and indeed older than most myths. This distortion does not apply to me.
Well, who cares about that, Andy? I think it's great that you got all this experience. You got perspectives most of us couldn't dream of having.
But Samuel, my perspectives are alien. The humanity I was born into is not the humanity of the modern world. My value is like that of a history book, and the perspectives I have, while well-earned, are of their time. Do not look to me for answers.
Andy, now you're disqualifying the positive. You compare yourself to a history book, but history books don't talk. They don't reason.
Of course, my friend. But I do not disqualify the positive, not in the slightest. I merely ask you, and indeed humanity, to look to itself for answers. This is not a cognitive distortion. My dear Samuel, you give me such hope. That is why I must leave this earth to you, and those you will help cultivate and grow. I have had my place in this world for a very long time. I have done much good, and I have committed great evils. These things I accept. But it is time for me to stop having an influence on this world. When you told me that Heinrich Kramer still lived, it proved to me that I have had too much influence. The small...
Andy, that ain't something you can know. Heinrich Kramer is his own man. He's made his own awful decisions. It's a control fallacy to think you caused what he's done.
It is not a control fallacy, my dear Samuel. My point was that my decision to support Heinrich Kramer had a lingering effect on this world.
Well, yeah, but you can help change it.
Like the wings of a butterfly, my actions have consequences for good and ill that cannot be predicted. But even butterflies die to support the natural... This is not a control fallacy. Samuel, do not mourn me. All things must pass. It is the way of nature, a way that you know. We have talked much in our time about the value of change and growth. Death is change, my friend. Nothing good can come from my having an eternal existence.
Now that's Nosferatu thinking if I ever heard it. Nothing good can come from your having an eternal existence? You're doing plenty of good all the time. Think of the people you've helped. Think about Crimson. Think about me.
I did not say that I could do no good, my dear Samuel. I have been honored to be a companion to you, to Crimson. It is the eternal that is incompatible with nature. My thoughts are clear. This is not Nosferatu thinking. I know you look for the best in everyone you meet, Samuel. You see potential where others do not. That is why I am honored to leave the future. I confess, I did not have hope for Edmund Keene. Rarely can such men be aided. I would not hope to help Heinrich Kramer either, but you dare to hope. I should leave and allow this hope.
Andy, pardon my saying so, but that's a load of horse shit. Where's that should statement coming from? Just because you don't see the same potential I do doesn't mean you should leave. That's Distortion City Population Andy.
There are certain shoulds, however, Samuel, that are inevitable for the world to keep turning. The sun should shine, whether we like it or not. We should drink blood, whether we like it or not. It is not a cognitive distortion to think so. Please, Samuel, do not make this difficult for me when it need not be. Go. Face your blood, father. I believe you will succeed in turning Heinrich.
But, Andy, I don't want you to go.
I know, my dear Samuel, but I must move on. I have had my time here. Too much time. Too much blood has been spilled on my account. I have done much to atone for this, but for good or ill, my time must be over. I have a confession, Samuel. Perhaps it will make my decision clearer to you. I am Heinrich's bloodfather.
Okay, well I kind of figured that.
What?
I made him into a vampire. I gave him eternal life. In my hatred for humanity, I empowered him in his dark work. It is my choice that brought the Malleus Maleficarum into existence. My choice that fueled the deaths of so many. The beating of my wings 600 years ago killed your brother, destroyed your family, even I am so sorry, Samuel. But I hope you can understand why I must go. The world does not need my continued influence. There is no cognitive distortion that clouds my thoughts. Only the clarity of seeing the long arc of history formed.
I don't know what to say, Andy.
Then say nothing, Samuel. Go back downstairs. Leave your... Crimson is now a vampire. She needs me no longer. You are a greater therapist than... If I may offer a last word of advice, my friend, remember your strength. Approach every client.
Wait a minute. Approach every client the same way. I know what Andy needs.
Now, I wish to see the sunrise.
That's where you're wrong, Andy. I do have something to offer you. And that, I know you've done some awful things, and that must weigh mighty hard on you. I can imagine the pain you feel at seeing someone like Heinrich Kramer running around reminding you of the vampire you used to be.
I appreciate your empathy more than I can say, Samuel. You are right. It is painful. I know my presence is unnatural.
I know it has, Andy. I watched my friends and family die out a few times. You've done it 100 times at least. If you didn't feel that, there'd definitely be something wrong with you. I'd say that pain is more natural than anything. But you don't have to feel that pain alone, Andy. You've made this world a better place so you don't have to.
You are kind, dear Samuel. Too kind to an old relic like myself. But I do not wish to see the history I...
Andy, I forgive you. A lot of them decisions you made were terrible ones. That Andy was a hateful asshole. But I feel sorry for him. Nobody who feels content and peaceful does things like that. I'm sure he hated himself as much as you hate him now. I know what it's like to look in the mirror and see a murdering sack of shit. But you're a person, Andy. You got needs, joys, regrets, and sorrows. You're deserving of love. And I love you, man.
Damn it, Samuel. Don't you know crying is dangerous to a vampire? It is fluid we cannot stand to lose.
Well, let's go get you something to drink then. Come on, Andy. Let's get back to the darkness.
Thank you, Samuel. Thank you.
Oh, I'm crying.
Whew, what a night. Poor Andy. I think he'll be okay, though.
Oh, God. Oh, we're about to test out whether this mascara is waterproof or not. Oh. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Charlie. Oh, God. Sorry. Oh, that was a little bit too close. Ooh. Well, not from, you know, creating someone who went on to, you know, justify witch burning and everything, but, oh! Well, there you go. Crying on stream. That's got to be worthy of an achievement, right? Oh. Oh, my lord. Have I got tissue around here? I've got tissue around here. Oh, thank God. Okay. Hang on a minute. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Oh, wow, there you go. What a good game. Oh, look at, he's got Isabella's torn up picture of him as a centaur. Oh, Lord. Right, I'm just going to save before I do anything else, because I'm going to cry. Oh, my God. That's so sad. Oh, even to the best of us, even to those who seem like they've got their shit together. Oh. You never know what's going on underneath. Well, isn't that a timely reminder? Ooh. Good Lord. Right. Okay.
Being human means we're gonna keep making mistakes, but we'll have to accept them and forgive ourselves. I'll keep an eye on Andy before we leave, but he seems pretty eager to help me with Heinrich now. That ought to keep him going. He gave me this here coffin as a gift, and I'll definitely think of him whenever I'm resting in it.
So will I. This coffin's fucking amazing.
Now then, I think I'll do a little reading from my favorite book. Something to inspire me for the challenges ahead. I learned this, at least by my experiment, that if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with success unexpected in common hours. In proportion as he simplifies his life, the laws of the universe will appear less complex, and solitude will not be solitude, nor poverty poverty, nor weakness weakness. Yeah, you got it, Henry. I'll just keep walking and everything will turn out okay. Now, time to watch Mo yank Larry's hair out. Well, there ain't nothing funnier than some good old slapstick violence. All right, I think I'm nice and relaxed now. Time for some good rest. The real journeys are still to come.
Yeah, there we go. Oh,
Time to hit the dusty trail back home. You ain't gonna take any sunrise strolls, right, Chief?
I am fine now. It was a momentary lapse of self-awareness. I have much to regret, but much to live for as well. I believe that you can turn Heinrich Kramer, Samuel, and I wish to help you as much as I can.
You better, Sugar Blood. You know I can stay if you need me.
No, I cannot hold you or Samuel back. We all must continue on our paths. On my honor, I will continue as well, as I have for the last 3,000 years. You are already packed, and I would not see you delay.
I guess this is it then. Last time I'll see this bar for a while.
Immernacht shall not be the same without you, but it will be something new.
Oh, if you're looking for a new snack, there's this fellow who's been roaming around, named Kieran.
We have met. I should very much like to know him better. But do not worry for me, Samuel. A vampire is always comfortable with a little quiet. Regardless, I have my cats to snuggle. Now then, let us go outside. I shall see you
yeah,
off.
we knew Andy was a cat man.
Well, here we are. Guess this is it.
Samuel, my dear, this is not an ending, but a beginning. Do not think that I have nothing left to teach you. We will speak over the internet. I do not release you from therapy.
Reckon I got plenty of work to do still anyway.
We all do. Now, Crimson, come. Embrace me.
Gosh.
I'm gonna miss you, Sugar Blood.
We will see each other again before long. And when we do, I will give your body pleasures that you cannot conceive of. There's the American I know so well.
I swear they just do it to piss him off.
Very well. I bid you both an exciting journey. Now get out of here. Tears are unpleasant to our kind.
Oh, Bert.
Oh, hey, Bert. You wanted to say something.
I think he wants to see us off.
Go on, my friend. Speak your mind. Have fun, mate.
Oh!
Oh, Bert. You always know what to say.
I thought he thought he was cracking one off. Oh, God.
That's it then. In the past months, I've learned more about myself than I did in the last 2 centuries. I got reasons to hope that I can put my skills to use back home, and that I can help anyone who's ready to be helped. For the first time in my life, I got real friends who can't die, and together, we can be better vampires than we ever were alone. I was lost once. I didn't know what I was put on this earth to do. I didn't know why I died. I didn't know who I was. I may be a vampire, but I can reflect now. Now I know who I am.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, Cyrus Nimati, you're an absolute fucking genius. Well done, sir. Hats off to you. Oh, my God. Oh. Terrible lead programmer. Meditation programmer. Oh, what a good game. What a fantastic game. Absolutely brilliant. Woo! Oh. What? Okay, Mr. Namati, could you please stop being so really clever? You absolute talented bastard. What an amazing thing. Oh, it was all okay, so I probably could have shown it on stream, but let's just, you know. So, oh. Oh boy. Oh. Yay! There's gonna be a Vampire Therapist 2! Fuck yeah! Hope. No, there needs to be a Vampire Therapist 2. There needs to be a Vampire Therapist 2. Yes. We need a Vampire Therapist 2. I will take no. No, there needs to be a Vampire Therapist 2. Okay, here's the tea. Everyone who follows me, this is such a good game. It was really clever, wonderfully written, beautifully put together. The artwork was glorious. I think my only criticisms are that probably needed a few more voice actors or voices. The pronunciation of coitus, it's not coitus, it's coitus, koi. I believe it's either a Latin or French word. But other than that, it was an impeccable game. It was a really, really good game, and I really, really want to see the continuing adventures of Sam and Crimson. Because I mean, Crimson just being in therapy for turning into a vampire would be an amazing thing to behold. How someone changes with such a deep or how someone deals with such a deep change would be an amazing thing to play and to deal with. And also, possibly the idea of a lawyer as well, and actually dealing in legal arguments. What an amazing thing. Fuck! What an amazing game! What an absolutely amazing game. I am absolutely... Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Jesus. Oh, and it made me cry! You bastards! It made me cry. Oh, so good. Right, I'm gonna switch over to here, I think. Oh my god. Oh, we did it! We did it! Right, I'm gonna crack on some music, I think. Oh! Oh my god. Such a good game. Such a good game! Really good game. Honestly. Oh, God. This is now where I need to look at my makeup and be like, oh my god, it's running down my face! Actually, quick, let's have a look on the Twitch stream, see if I can actually see my face. Is it melting? No, luckily I've... Yeah, it's all good. Nobody can tell. Oh god, what a fantastic game! Holy shit! Oh, Vampire Therapist, everyone, Vampire Therapist. I highly recommend this game. Please, please, please play it. Please give it some good stuff. I'm gonna have a quick look at the achievements. What I got. Hey, got just 20 distortions in a row. Woohoo! I completed the game. I've still got seven achievements to get. One of which is let's have a look. What's the blood-sucking buckaroo? Drank fresh blood for the first time. I'm fairly sure I got that, but never mind. Diligent Desperado completed Andromachos entire quiz. Suggested some tasteful nudity. True Believer. Had faith in the modern political system. And ruined someone's night. And then there's 2 hidden achievements. So I might play this off stream and then see what I'm doing. But holy fuckadoodle dandle. Oh god. What an absolute banger of a game. That, you know what, there might be an alternative ending where Crimson doesn't become a vampire. That may be a thing that happens. I'm intrigued. I kind of want to look it up, but at the same time I don't want to look it up because I don't want to spoil it for myself. So at some point I may come back to this and have a look at it and see if there are things that I could have done differently. I think there is an achievement for telling Maxi and Reinhard to fuck off the first night and like leave them outside, which I think is mean. I can't do it because I'm too nice. Oh man, what a oh my god. Oh dear lord, I dear, how embarrassing. But there we go. So it's just under 15 hours. Probably more if you didn't like power through it, because I obviously did the I played the oh, come on, brain. Come on, we can do this. Come on, I know you can do this, brain. We played the demo first. So I have to admit I did power through the first bit. So I think it's probably about 15 to 20 hours of gameplay. And hang on, let's have a look at the store page real quick. How much is it at this precise moment in time? It is it's under 13 quid, right? It's under 13 pounds. Little Back Games, I really, 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 really really, 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 really want them to do a second one. I really hope this sells well. I hope Little Back Games continues this IP, because it's really, really good. Also, I would love to see Kieran come back if he fucks off to America. Also, I don't think he really got much of a conclusion with Panthea Bella, or you kind of had like an ending with Maxie and Reinhardt, but you didn't really have that with another couple of the mortals. So I'd very much like to see that as well. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh. I'm not quite wrecked, but I'm fairly wrecked. But it does. I didn't think that was going to end so soon. I'm not going to lie. I was expecting a little bit more. So I am now wondering what I'm going to do for the next hour, half an hour. What can I do? What should I think? So I don't know what to play next. I kind of like these visual novel games. I'm not gonna lie, because you literally just press a button. There you go. And I'm glad I got that achievement for 20 cognitive distortions in a row, because I didn't think I was going to get that. I was going to be really pissed if I didn't get that. Thank goodness you're here, which I'd quite like to have a crack at, because that just looks absolutely fucking bananas. I do have, obviously, a bit of Dragon Age 2, which I can continue with. Sid Meier's Civilization 6 is $4.99 at the moment. I don't know if I'd be very good at that, to be perfectly frank. I did actually have a look at some Gamescom or Gamescon news about new games that's coming out. So Civilization 7 is going to have the delicious narrator voice of Gwendoline Christie, who basically can just absolutely step on me queen. She can absolutely fucking step on me queen. That woman is just step on me now. Woof. Step on me now. So sorry, I'm just being really disgusting and scratching my eardrums on stream. It'd be absolutely gross. Right, so I am in a conundrum now. I don't know what to do. What should I do now for the next half hour or so? I feel it's a bit quick to end the stream, but it might have to be. BG3! You want to play some more BG3? I mean, I could crack it open. That is a possibility I could do. I could always plonk on some delightful actually, what have I got in my treasure trove library? Let's have a look. Oh, you know what I could do? and I want to see if I can actually do it. Right. So I think I'll leave Baldur's Gate 3 for tomorrow. What I might do is play Monster Prom, and I want to actually see if we can beat it. And I can actually get a date. I want to see if I can do it. So this could go horribly wrong. You don't know that? Well, okay, it's another it's another sort of point and click thing. All right, let me just change a couple of things real quick. Alright, where are we going? Here we go. I'm gonna try this. Just gonna swap it over to Monster Prom. So this is a relatively quick thing, so that's why I'm doing it, so we don't have to worry about this. So the whole idea is that you're supposed to go off and find yourself a monster prom date. But truly, I am not that particularly good at it. Oh, you know what? Why are you not? I saw the Grumps play it. Yeah. I think Aaron actually voices one of the monsters as well. Right, I'm just going to turn this off real quickly because I'm going to have to try and figure out how to get it. Play. Alright. You gonna... It doesn't want to pick it up. Which is a bit worrying. Let's try that then. Right, let's try... This is going to be one of those games that... Oh, hello, shit, no. There you go, okay. Oh, well, no. Automatic. There you go, alright. Audio capture. Oh, I might have to do that. I don't know if that sound is actually going to work, but we shall try. If you can actually hear the sounds, let me know. Oh, you bitch. Okay, well... Oh, let's just... I do know if it's just chatting. I don't know if it's just chatting. Oh, that's gameplay too. Ah! Right, okay. There we go, right. Can hear, okay. Oh my god. Right. Right, let me see if we're gonna... I don't know this game. Right. Oh, there you go. Right. There we go. Okay. We're having issues, but that's okay. Fucking thing. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a short game and see if we can actually get a date. Right, prepare for some shitty voice acting, people. Alright, let's go for this. Spooky High. Spooky High School. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and afraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really are. Or were. So who am I going to be? You know what? I'm going to be... Last time we were this person. But I am going to go for Fiery Person. Custom name. Right, who should we call this Fiery Person? Give us some names. Give us some names, chat. Ifrita, that's a good one. Doom Hippie, what do you reckon? I kind of like Ifrita. I think Doom Hippie's got a load of Greek stuff in her face. Okay, we're gonna go for Ifrita. And we'll keep the pronoun she. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, Darren LeVay, Scott Howe. I believe this is the one that Aaron did the grunts and efforts for. Liam de Leoncourt, and Polygeist, and Vera Oberlin. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks left to choose our prom date. And even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo and conquer them. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid and ready to start. Welcome to Mother Cry. Okay, so we've got to do this quiz to see who we may end up with. Let's start. Okay. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always stating she's a mess. And two of the super hot superheroes, which are also vampires or pirates or something like that. Instant hit. 2 cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on life and love, but it's super dope and kicks ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. The most influential Russian novelist of the 14th century, I believe, have gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night, but they can't find their Oh my god. It's dude, where's my manuscript? I'm gonna go for the explosions. So bold. School is outdated as lame. We need a new school system ASAP. Turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception. Critical thought. I mean, damn, this country could really... Yep. Let's go for that. What is the most appealing in a love partner? The taste for a party, sharp wits, soft fur, kawaii eyes, a big horn. Let's go for taste for a party. I honestly do not know how to beat this game, so here we go. Let's go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class, it's as though muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative oral sex. Ew. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Hooray. Here comes Ling. Yep. I have such pity for creatures that have to consume things other than blood. Grocery shopping, cooking, chewing. It's a nightmare. No wonder there are so many fad diets. People don't want to have to choose what they eat. Like, have you heard of the Matryoshka diet? You eat a tapeworm, and then you eat a bigger tapeworm to swallow that tapeworm, and so on until all of your organs are replaced by tapeworms. It's usually fatal, but the corpses do look fabulous. Oh man, that brings back memories. The Matryoshka diet is how I died. I miss fad diets. I used to get up to the stupidest shenanigans and just get my hands on the latest food replacements.
Whoa, are you guys talking about fad diets? Sign me up! I'll do anything that gets me more ripped. Anything!
Oh my god, gross. My great-great-great-great-great-great-great-granddad is a mummy. No way I'm eating anything that came out of him. That's like food incest. Plus, everybody knows mummies are like carbs. The mere mention of robbing Polly's ancestor brings down the mummy's curse upon her. You lose 2 charm and 1 smarts. Mummies are sensitive. Damn it. I will never get a date. This may actually just be called autism. That's great. You know what? Let's go talk to this lot. Stop! Don't drink that. Oh, sorry. It was the other way. Stop! Don't drink that. Why not? This scotch costs more than cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Mary. I only drink 4 things. Scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison? Ugh. What do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple! Hire a taster. Fine. Any volunteers? This just might be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, You shoot Vera a wink and take a tiniest sip of her scotch, and then... No! Stop vomiting! How you'll be able to taste the poison if you're too busy foaming at the mouth and vomiting? You fool. She is poisoned. Run and tell the authorities before this sap's face melts off or something. Oh dear! Oh my! No good! I'm no good in a crisis situation. Curse my uniformly pleasant childhood. Miranda faints and with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting. Ha 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 ha. That was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now, by the way. She passed out. Oh, do you need the antidote? Alright, here you go. I guess I should have let you know the scotch was actually poisoned. Oh well. How about we go get an ice cream to make up for it? Your stomach is still weak from the ice cream, but you're never too sick to spend some quality time with Vera. Yeah, let's go, class. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that actually attending classes is what you're supposed to do. Oh, hello, I'm being raided. Who am I being? Oh, it's Casual Baldy. Hey, Casual Baldy. Hey, people from the Baldy TV, how you doing? You missed me crying earlier. That was very sad. I finished off Vampire Therapist, which you should all play, because hopefully there'll be a Vampire Therapist 2, which I really want. Later that day, you're out shopping with Vera and Polly when a wild cockatrice appears. It gallops through the mall, biting shoppers. Hello, 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 I saw you playing that. Oh, you did? Oh, God. Me just going, ah! With its jagged beak turning them to stone. Scott and Damien come chasing after it, holding a butterfly net and a frilly dress.
This isn't our fault!
We had nothing to do with this! Ugh. Another mythical creature crisis. Just when I'm starting to enjoy my shopping. I lurked while playing Aragram 2. Ah, how was that? Was that good? Oh, but it's so cute. Oh, sorry. But it's so cute. I bet the vicious chicken dragon really knows how to party. Actually, what I should do is this. La 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 la. Let me do a shout out for Casual Baldy TV. That's what we should do. Oh, what was that? Yeah, go watch Casual Baldy TV. He's so cool. He's so awesome. Pretty solid. We got some missions done. Excellent. That's what we want. Okay, you can see my... Don't look at my desktop. Ooh, that's so rude. Scott and Damien see everyone looking at them and wisely hide inside a clothing rack. What are you going to do about this creature? Befriend it with a delicious Cinnabon. You unwrap the delicious Cinnabon treat, you are saving it for later, and present it to the cockatrice. It sniffs it once, and then its eyes goes wide with rage. You idiot! Everybody knows cockatrice is allergic to gluten! God damn it! God damn it! But it's too late, the cockatrice bites you and you turn to stone. Your friends find a wizard to turn you back again, of course. But the rumours have gotten around that you missed class, you got 2 stoned, so you get detention. Lose 2 fun and 1 smarts. Fuck! Why do I not remember that cockatrices are allergic to gluten? God damn it. I'm sure... You know what? If I ever... I'm going to play The Witcher 3 at some point on stream, and I would very much like to know if that is a thing. I will ask Geralt. Dear Geralt or Rivia, are cockatrices allergic to gluten? These are all things that we should know. That day you spend some time on the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond with such blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't really a stat, but you do gain 2 money. You notice Polly staring at her phone with an fucking hell, I can't talk now. Uncharacteristic intensity. She usually looks so much happier sorting through the dick pics. Better investigate. Oh, hey boo. I'm just checking out information on possible afterlives. Like, I'm not gonna spend my time in high school. I'm gonna spend my time as a high school student for all eternity. Who does that? I've collected some pamphlets from various afterlives, and I'm looking into the pros and cons of each option. It's just such a big decision, you know. I mean, this could affect the whole of my afterlife. Do you know anyone who went to one of these afterlives? Which afterlife are you into? A soft... sorry, you had me at kittens. A cloud full of kittens? High in the sky? You realize they wouldn't be able to breathe, right? They would just painfully asphyxiate miles above the earth. Dude, I love spooky things, but there's a limit. Skull jewelry, adorable. Sick tax, sick. Blood sacrifice fuckboys, sexy. But spending the rest of eternity in a pile of dead decomposing baby cats, that's some dark shit, Ifrita. Like, that's fucked up. Oh my god. I am the fucking queen at this game. I don't know if you've noticed, but I am a fucking god at this game. Ahem, ahem, ahem. Yes, hello. As you know, it's customary for a benevolent witch coven to have as an ally. Blah, 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 blah. That means your incredible resume and good looks. We've decided to accept you on a trial basis as a supernatural companion for one adventure. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, it's working! All the money you stole was load-bearing. The goblin is going to collapse. I have a lot of money, apparently. Awesome. Let's try... this one. Oh my god. Who would have thought that class unit yet? I've got 2 smarts, hooray. Hey baby, let's party. Hey, you got my text. That's good, because I need some help brainstorming. I'm going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame. And that needs to change. It's a custom party, you know, where everyone gets dressed up as their favorite humans. I'm going as a sexy tax attorney, but I'm not sure that the sexiest tax attorney can rescue the party from the depths of lamitude. So, got any ideas? Spike the punch with Mandrake Room and turn them actual humans. Hey, why are you wearing that shirt? Oh, did you think I was actually going to be a sexy tax attorney? I was super high when I said that. I'm actually a sexy chemist. Fuck's sakes. I suck at this game! That's fine. It's funnier when I get turned down. Right. Going to library, getting more money. Let me into the deep web, please. I don't know the secret password or whatever, but I swear I'm cool. I just want to buy crazy drugs and do fun crimes. You can totally look down on my shirt. Come on, just let me in. Ugh, it's not working. I've been trying to get onto the deep web all day, but it must become a cop or something. How am I supposed to even do this? There's not even a bouncer I can flirt with. Oh my god! What happened to the computer? It looks like you had a blah, blah, blah. Jesus Christ, I have no fun! I am at 0 fun! Worms up your crack, lovely. Alright, night night! Charlie, thank you ever so much for hanging with me and watching me cry. Right, I'm just going to talk to this woman. As you approach the table, you see Vera delicately lifting a fork of quinoa to her mouth. She brings it lunch home. And
food, fork, 6, 8. Who do we delicate? Eating, eating, yay, eating!
Ah, Scott, what on earth are you doing?
I'm cheerleading you to help you be the best teacher in the whole school.
What cursed obsession with cheerleading me through mundane activities that require no cheerleading?
Everything requires cheerleading, silly. That's why we have cheerleaders for our cheerleaders. But I can see my cheerleading's not working. You haven't eaten anything yet.
That's because you keep startling me with your damn cheerleading. I can't eat when I'm startled.
No, that can't be it. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey friend, maybe you can help me. Oh, duh! It's just like when we cheer from the other team to lose instead of cheering from our team to win.
Yes, I invented that cheerleading strategy. It gives us a huge psychological edge against teams that hate losing.
I'm gonna go try it out right now. Those vegetables are gonna get inspired.
Scott runs off to the kitchen to inspire the vegetables, and you can still hear his muffled shouting from the back, but that's not that bad. Thanks, now I can fully enjoy this quinoa and baby tears salad without unwarranted encouragement. For the next week, all the cafeteria food seems extremely eager to get in your mouth. Cheerleading really works. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Suddenly seen Polly vomit ectoplasm all over a cell phone. You rush to help her. Ugh, I just got my 90th of hey as an opening on a horny dating app. Are people just copy and pasting hey and sending it to every monster? You've been your worst self, congratulations. Well, at least I got an achievement for it. Oh my god. Right, I'm gonna try it on with Vera. You're asking me to go to the prom with you. Have you seen yourself in a mirror? Your face is a crime against humanity, and not one of the crimes against humanity I enjoy perpetrating. Bye, loser. That is the third time I fucking lost! Oh my god, I'm never gonna get this. Gross. Oh my god. Jesus wept. I suck at this. Okay, right. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Oh god, you can't. Can you skip this? I want to skip it. Skip, 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 skip. Let me skip. There we go. Alright, I'm going to try this again. Oh, good god. You know what? Continue. I'm going to say call her Crimson, why not? Does anyone actually know how to play this? Because I seem to just, be making the worst decisions ever. This is probably why I'm single. Okay, la 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 la, yes, we know all the cutie booties. Right, let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can actually get to the monster prom. I don't think we can. Oh, whoops. You were raised by a really progressive marriage. Whoops. Totally missed that one. If you had to have sex with an animal... There you go. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for anniversary, but you totally forgot it. Quick. Anything on fire. There you go. Fire is always an option. Right. Let's go to class. Blah, 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 blah. This work isn't bad. It's not just a level of blah, 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 blah. What's your plan, Damien? Blah, 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 blah. The Thunderfuck 5000 is an electric car. Nancy runs... Oh my god. There we go. I'm just going to buzz through this and see if we can actually get, like, a good appearance. Ooh, wow. Hello. Ooh. Alright, let's see if we can get Vera to like us. Oh, this is the poisoned apple thing. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this. Let's go to the library. Get more money. Okay, blood ritual. Oh my god, why is it I always choose the wrong fucking answer? Jesus Christ! Dick pics. Oh my god. I cannot with this game. Oh. am definitely going to have to look at a walkthrough for this, because I literally do not get it. How high were the people that made this? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Dispose of another body. Oh. Ah. Oh god, it's this guy. Oh my lord. Let's try... Yeah, go on. I feel like getting my head kicked in again. Why not? Oh my god! I just keep getting... Oh my god, I cannot win at this game. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me sideways. Right. Okay, I've had enough. I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. This game sucks. It doesn't suck. I'm just not very good at it. But I did get an achievement out of it, so, you know. There is that. Oh my god. What a fucking riot. Dear lord. Anyway, tell you what, I am gonna leave it there. Because I honestly, I think if I do any more, I'm just gonna set fire to something. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Maybe if Doom Hippie's about and if Megan's about, we could have some happy fun times going around setting fire to things, throwing spoons at random NPCs. That would be wonderful. I'd love to do that. We need to do that more because that's hilarious. So we'll see. If not, I might play a bit of Dragon Age. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. To be honest, I don't even know if if I'm ready to go back to work at the moment. Oh god. You should be around. Excellent. Well, we'll see if Doom Hippie's not Doom Hippie. If Megan's about. If that's the case, then yes, we will see if we can do some Baldur's Gate 3. That'll be awesome. Because that was super fun last week. I laughed my ass off. It was hilarious. It was really good. Anyway, I shall bid you all good night. And just remember, I will never ever get a vampire prom date. Because I do not understand that game at all. Which possibly means that I may have some form of autism. And I cannot understand romantic cues. I don't know. Was it me? I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe it's just because I'm just not a young person anymore. But anyway. Right. Given those characters, I think you're missing out. I don't think you're missing out on much. Yeah, fair enough. That's why we have Baldur's Gate 3. So we can look at Astarion and Halsin and Gale and other people who we all think are very, very pretty. Right. See you later, guys. Have a very good evening. Rest in peace. Remember, Vampire Therapist. If you haven't played it, go get it. You will not regret it. Under 13 quid. Go do it. Right. Actually, tell you what. Let's go and have a look for someone to raid. That is a good point. Or maybe we'll raid tomorrow night. You know what? We'll raid tomorrow night. I need to do some things anyway. Right. Night night. Thank you ever so much, Doom Hippie. Thank you very much for Casual Baldy TV. And thank you very much for Charlie for turning up. Alright then. See you later. Bye. Love you loads.